We got some sweet 411 about future free content updates and a recent patch in Titanfall 2, so let's have a nice little chat. First, let's talk about the shit that actually happened and not the coming soon like every other video game seems to be doing nowadays. There was a patch that dropped earlier this week which rewarded people that could actually aim by increasing damage for direct hits with the gravity star such that you could actually now kill things with it instead of just making pilots hover around momentarily. They also buffed some weapons that didn't really need it like the flatline and the R97, but also some underused weapons like the Spitfire, L-Star, Double Take EPG, and Thunderbolt, so that hopefully I don't hit a pilot in the face with an anti-Titan weapon and have them stay alive. Oh boy. Oh, I hit him in the face with the Thunderbolt and it didn't kill him? Are you fucking kidding me? Unfortunately, my favorite weapon, the Volt, once again got a damage reduction, but it still performs the same to me except at longer ranges, and nerfs were also given to the pilot sentry so that people don't play like douche canoes anymore, and the Ion Vortex shield being frame rate dependent, such that people with beast PCs would do way too much damage sending that shit back, but it would only be up as long as Britney Spears' Las Vegas marriage. Of course, since console peasants have a cap at 60 FPS, this wasn't really a problem for them. Now onto future enhancements, announced about 2 weeks ago, unfortunately while I was on vacation, so that's why I haven't talked about it yet. A brand new game mode called Live Fire will be dropping sometime in February with 2 new maps that are specifically designed for the game mode called Stacks and Meadow. This is a 6v6 pilot only game mode which is a single life elimination round based best of 5 structure with a 1-minute time limit. The way to win the match is to eliminate the entire enemy team, or if your team is holding onto the neutral flag when the timer runs out. For players that loathe Infinite Warfare and think that they're going to be the next MLGE athlete, this game mode seems perfect for those that constantly played S&D, as Last Titan Standing is currently the only elimination type game mode, but without a clear objective, it can sometimes be tedious and not all that competitive. The time limit, which aligns with your masturbatory stopwatch, and the neutral flag in the middle will really push the game's pace. The 2 maps are much smaller, close quarters affairs, with Stacks looking just like Cargo from Black Ops 2, and Meadow seemingly ripped from part of Fracture that was in the first Titanfall game. Although this new game mode looks pretty cool, I'd rather they have Mark for Death and or Frontier Defense return to the game, as you don't even have to design new maps for the same ADHD fast-paced action, and it'll pull in some of the zombie people that feel beholden to actually purchase DLC to advance the story. Also announced in that February update is a new Coliseum map called Columns, a new pilot execution, and new commander intros for each faction, since the one-liners were starting to get as repetitive as the first Titanfall game. I can't wait for the new Barker intro where he stumbles drunkenly and falls out of the dropship. First we fight, then we... Additionally, there are plans to make your own mosh pit type of matchmaking search regarding the mixtapes. As seen here, you could select multiple game modes before attempting matchmaking, which is a genius way to reduce the amount of dead game modes if more people are searching for multiple things. Then, as shown in this graphic here, in March, we'll be getting another free DLC map. Again, another map from the first game, Colony, which actually is another amazing map, just like Angel City. When Respawn promised free DLC, I didn't expect them to be so lazy that they weren't even going to make new full-size maps. But with the way the base maps are in this game, maybe that's a blessing in disguise. This is the only thing in the March drop, as there will be a big patch with balance tweaks, bug fixes, and new features, along with a brand new weapon, hopefully one from the campaign that got left out of the multiplayer, a new pilot execution, and of course, since they actually need to pay their employees, new micro DLC in the form of Prime Titans and cosmetics. They also indicated that their daily average user base has actually grown over time due to word of mouth advertising, but it's probably more due to the game being on sale actually, so take note AAA publishers, free DLC and additional content drops are the way to go. I've been the Schwantz27, off like a light before sex. Until next time.